Part 1. The formative years of Albert Einstein, from curious child to revolutionary thinker. Introduction. Welcome to this exploration of the Albert Einstein's extraordinary life, a tale of curiosity, perseverance, and groundbreaking discoveries. As we delve into his early years, you will not only enhance your English skills but also draw inspiration from a man who redefined science. Let's begin with the humble origins of one of history's greatest minds. A slow start in Ulm, Germany, born on March 14, 1879, in the small town of Ulm, Albert Einstein entered a world unaware of the brilliance he would bring. His father, Hermann Einstein, ran an electrical equipment business, while his mother, Pauline Koch, nurtured his love for music and learning. Young Albert's early years were marked by an unusual quietness. He didn't speak until nearly age 3, leading his family to worry about his development. Yet this silence hid a mind constantly observing and questioning the world. A pivotal moment came at age 5 when his father gifted him a compass. Fascinated by its needle unwavering northward pull, Albert became obsessed with invisible forces. These childhood wonders sowed the seeds for his lifelong quest to unravel the universe's mysteries. Struggles in schools include that Einstein's formal education became very odd. Traditional schooling, with his emphasis on rote memorization, stifled his inquisitive nature. One teacher famously declared he would never amount to anything. However, Albert thrived in subjects that encouraged creativity like mathematics, which he called the poetry of logical ideas. His uncle Jacob introduced him to algebra as a joyous game, while his mother piano lessons taught him discipline and beauty in structure. At 15, financial hardships forced his family to relocate to Italy, leaving Albert alone in Munich to finish school. Lonely and disillusioned by the Rotarian's teacher methods he dropped out later, quipping, "Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one learned in school." Determined to pursue knowledge independently, he eventually gained admission to Zurich's Swiss Federal Polytechnic after failing his first entrance exam due to non-science subjects. Love, Laws, and Patent Office. At the Polytechnic, Einstein met Malif Mack, a fellow psychist and his intellectual colleague. Their bond deepened over shared scientific passions, but social norms and financial struggles tested their relationship. Graduating in 1900, Albert faced repeated rejections from academic institutions, his unconventional thinking alienating professors. In 1902, he secured a modest job as a patent clerk in Bern. Far from discouraging him, this role became his thinking role. Amid evaluating inventions, he scribbled equations on scraps of paper, pondering light, time, and space. In 1905, his Annus Mirabilis medical year, he published four papers that reshaped physics, photoelectric effect, which proving light particles like nature, later earning him the Nobel Prize. Brownian motion, which was confirming atomic theory. Special relativity, which was introduction to the E is equal to mc square equation, which is the relationship between mass and energy, laying groundwork for nuclear physics. Overnight, the unknown clerk became a scientific luminary. Let's move to the part 2 of Einstein's legacy, from a global icon to timeless scientist. Rise to prominence and personal. By 1990, Einstein is genius and inflammable. He transitioned from the patent office to professorships in Zurich and Prague. Through his marriage to Malieve crumbled under the weight of fame and financial strain. They divorced in 1919, with Einstein ensuring her and their sons' well-being. That same year, British astronomer Arthur Eddington confirmed Einstein's general theory of relativity during a solar eclipse, demonstrating gravity's ability to bend light. That same year, newspapers hailed him as a modern Newton, catapulting him into global scientist. Yet Einstein remained humble, joking about the fractalness of acclaim. If my theory is proven wrong, the French will say I am German, and the Germans will say I am Jewish. If it is right, they all claim me. Therefore, advocacy and escape from Nazism was his sole platform for peace. Amid rising nationalism, he ch- championed disarmament and social justice, declaring peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved through understanding. His Jewish identity made him a target when the Nazis rose to power in 1933, forcing him to flee Germany. He settled in Princeton, New Jersey, and joining the Institute for Advanced Study and becoming a US citizen in 1940. The atomic bomb and model conflict through a specific Einstein's E is equal to mc scale in eventuality paved the way to the atomic bomb. In 1939, fearing Nazi Germany would develop atomic weapons first, he signed a letter urging President Roosevelt to initiate the Manhattan Project. However, he deeply regretted the bombings of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, later dedicating his life to nuclear disarmament. The release of the atomic power has changed everything except our way of thinking. Later years and enduring wisdom of Einstein's later years were marked by relentless curiosity. He pursued a unified field theory, seeking to reconcile gravity with electromagnetism, a quest still unfulfilled. Despite his towering intellect, he embraced simplicity, famously wearing rumpled sweaters and sailing without knowing how to swim. On April 18, 1955, Einstein passed away in Princeton. His final words, spoken in German, were lost to history, but his legacy endures. He left behind not just equations but timeless lessons. Embrace curiosity, which means I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious. It's not that I am smart, I stay with problems longer. Strive not to be a success, but to be of value. Let's move to the conclusion. Albert Einstein is a journey from speech delayed child to the architect of the modern physics, proves that greatness lies in the questioning the unknown and preserving greatest odds. His life reminds us that intellect without empathy is hollow, and true progress stems from unity, not division. As you reflect on his history, consider how his words and work continue to illuminate our path forward. Thank you for joining this journey through Einstein's life. For more inspiring biographies, subscribe and stay